I think we are all set up and ready to go. Hey y'all, happy Friday. What's happening? Ooh, it has been a long time, y'all. Haven't been on here since Valentine's Day. Yes, when I gave the advice and direction not to accept same day invitations on Valentine's Day. But I digress. Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to S Dawn Premiere. This is your space for inspiration, motivation, and accountability because we all need that, especially the ladies who I believe are on their individual and very, very private journeys of discovering their goddess allure, beauty, and charm. I want women to be powerful on purpose every day. I want them to achieve their goals and I want them to live the lives that they want to live in peace, joy, love, and in calm flow. No more of this hustle and bustle. Let's do away with all of the grit and grind. There is a better way for us to figure out how to do the things we want to do, to live the lives that we want to live, and to achieve all of our goals without overexerting and overexhausting ourselves, right? Because at the end of the day, once you do achieve what you want to achieve, you're so daggone tired that you can't even enjoy it. So let's stop doing all that. Let's just whatever. We're going to do what we want to do, but we are going to relax and we are going to be easy while we're doing it, especially in a time like this where there's so much unknown. We are living through a pandemic and there's a lot going on. So many things and so much stuff weighing heavy on all of us. So before I go any further, be sure to hit the like button on this video, subscribe to S Dawn Premiere, and share this video with everybody that you know. Also, like and share S Dawn Premiere on Facebook and do follow S Dawn Premiere on Instagram. It's go time, baby. So, jumping right into the topic, I have a question. Have you made a decision? Have you made a decision? Have you decided? What am I talking about? So we've been in the house for about 6 months now. We've been quarantined, going through this pandemic, learning how to live our lives on Zoom and many other platforms. We are wearing masks everywhere that we go. We are limited in how we move, limited in how we travel, limited in just the way that we used to live life, right? Life as we once knew it, right? A lot of things have changed. And in the middle of the changes, a lot of people have decided that they are going to do the things that they want to do with their life right now in this time. A lot of people, rather than allowing themselves to be limited and to say, well, I can't do this and I can't do that because of this pandemic, because of all these new rules, because of these masks, because, rather than doing all of that, many folks, and I'm so excited to see it, is so motivational even for me. Many people are like, look, I'm gonna work with this and I'm gonna work around this. I'm going to do the things that I want to do. And I'm gonna do them now regardless. Because so many people have been waiting and on the fence and on the edge, and I don't know, I'm scared, this and that, and I put this off, I'm putting that off, I'm waiting till the kids are grown, I'm waiting till I retire, I'm waiting till the money's right, I'm waiting. And then the pandemic happens and shuts a whole lot of stuff down, and now you're very limited. So I asked the question, have you made a decision? Have you decided what it is that you really want? What do you want for your life? What do you want for your children? What do you want for your family? What do you want for your career if you are a career person? What do you want for your social and your personal life if you are a social butterfly and you like to be in the mix everywhere? What do you want for your personal life, your love life, like your family life? What is it that you want? What is it that you want? What are you going to commit to? Because I would offer that it is time to commit to something. The COVID has told me you never have any business, Shawnee, playing small. You never have any business accepting any crumbs. You don't have any business wasting time. I believe I've done videos about this already when I talk about wasting time. If the COVID hasn't showed you anything, if these past 6 months haven't showed you anything, hopefully it showed you that you don't have time. You think you have time, but that is probably one of the great mistakes that many of us make so often, thinking that we have time. And I would suggest that we don't have as much as we think, and you better get to living right now. So what is it that you want to do? I want to encourage you to, for lack of better words, just do it. Do it now. Do it without all of the resources. Do it without permission. So many of us are always waiting on permission, wondering what someone's going to think or what someone's going to say. You really don't have time for that. You really don't. You need to do you, because guess what? In a time like this, we are in survival of the fittest mode, and I guarantee you that people are not thinking about you as much as you think they are. Go ahead and do your thing. Go ahead and do your thing in your lane, your way, right now. But you got to commit to it. You got to decide, right? You have to decide, what do you want to do? How are you going to do it? All right? Why y'all didn't tell me I had a little bit of lipstick on my chin? Y'all see? Maybe if I was live, then I would have had help with that. Whatever. Okay, so no, but seriously, like every day, the more that we are in this and that we are going through this, the more I am understanding we don't have all that time. You need to make a decision now, right? And I'm saying this to myself in the mirror because like I have mentioned in many of my other videos, listen, as I speak to you, I am speaking to myself. You are essentially watching me talk to myself in the mirror, right? So when I say to you, I don't have no business playing small, because I'm talking to myself in the mirror, because I don't have no business playing small. Too many things I want to do, too many things that I like to enjoy, too many things that I want for myself, my family. I don't have time to play small because I don't want small things. I desire and I enjoy big things. I'm getting my tea, y'all, because I'm about to start getting passionate. I think I've had this cup on here before. We're all over here trying to be the best mom. Now that many of us are at home with our children all day, distance learning, and we are creating our own bootleg versions of homeschooling. Well, let me speak for myself. I don't want to talk for anyone else. Yes, I'm creating my own bootleg version of schooling, whatever. Either way, in my world, the best mom. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to do big things. So I need to be doing those things now. I need to explore those things now. When the opportunities come, I don't have time to twiddle my thumbs and wonder, oh, well, what if this and what if that, right? Because there are things that I want, things that are in my heart, things that I am grateful for already, even without seeing it just yet, that, that I've noted in my journals, and things that I just know that the atmosphere has for me. But I also understand that it doesn't come to me unless I go and get it. And I need to go and get it now, right? But what does that look like? Does it look like me pushing and pulling and grinding and fighting for it? Absolutely not. No, this is about just positioning myself accordingly based on what I want. Putting myself in position to attract what I want. I'm into fitness, right? Health, wellness, and fitness. I want to have a health, wellness, and fitness situation in business that empowers and helps people all around the world, right? So if I want to do that, I need to position myself accordingly, right? I need to do things that revolve around health, wellness, and fitness. I need to be in areas and in relationship with people who focus on health, wellness, and fitness, correct? Yes, right? So you think about what you want and you position yourself accordingly, but you don't just sit and watch other people do it and just, wow, if only one day. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and my friend said, reminded me of a quote that, your someday is somebody's everyday. What does that mean? That means that the thing that you're doing, that you say you're going to do someday, somebody's already doing it every day. Don't you want it to be you? Man, look, I do. Don't you want it to be you? So what does that mean? That means make a decision. That means decide now. That means go ahead and commit to yourself, right? Nobody else is going to make your dream come true but you. And if there's one thing that you're not getting from all of this pandemic stuff, all of this quarantine situation, is we don't have a lot of time for fear. We don't have a lot of time for procrastination. We don't have a lot of time for all of this subtle self-sabotage. Cut all that out. It's okay to go ahead and choose and decide and commit to being a winner. It's okay to choose. It's okay to decide. It's okay to just go ahead and do it. Do the things that you deeply desire. But you have to decide. You have to commit to it. And you have to just go ahead and be willing to just go all in, right? In your lane, of course. In your lane with tunnel vision focus, because, a lot of times it requires that. And a spirit of gratitude that always shows you are grateful for that which is coming to you, because you already know, I am positioning myself for this. Every day, something is happening that is moving me in that direction. But this can only happen when you decide. You have to decide. You have to make the decision. This is what I'm going to do. This is the way that I'm going. I don't care what it looks like on the left or the right. I don't care about that setback that I might have, that I might feel like, I've taken 2 steps back. No, this is what I'm doing. I'm committed to this. I have decided, because I'm not wavering anymore. I'm not on the fence anymore. I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not waiting on permission from my mama and my best friend and my partner or what have you. I'm not waiting. Now, stick a pin right there because I said partner. If you're married, to all my married peoples, your spouse, I hope, is your biggest supporter and your number one fan. So It's not necessarily about getting permission per se, but whatever is on your heart, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, you should be in consistent conversation with him or her about it. This is a matter of respect. Respect for yourself, respect for your spouse, respect for your marriage and your relationship, respect for your family, okay? Sometimes we don't always get this piece right because we want to do what we want to do when we want to do it. And I understand that. That is great for single people who aren't attached in any kind of way. Totally get it. And even then, for single people, sometimes you still may have people who might be relying on you and who may be affected by the choices that you make. So when you're making decisions, really think about who is supposed to be involved in your decision making, okay? Now, back to the topic. Commit and make a decision. You will find that once you are committed to your decision and you have talked to the people who matter most, if they see that you are committed, they may likely just be on board and again be your biggest supporters and your greatest fans because you're not wavering. You're not 1 week you're doing this and the next week you're doing that and then you're doing this. They're like, okay, we really can't even keep up, so it's hard to take you seriously. That's the space you don't want to be in, right? That's why I say decide. Have you decided? Have you made the decision? You want to complete that new program, that degree, or what have you? Decide to do it and then figure out what you're supposed to do in order to get it done. And then let's get to it, right? Time waits for no man. Time not waiting for you. Listen, there's one thing that we haven't been learning this year is that time is not waiting for us. Everything is going to be what it's going to be. You better go ahead and get what you want, okay? You have your eye on a job that you really like, that you're interested in. Hey, here's a news flash. I know that everybody is on, all the, a lot of times, many of us, especially people who have side gigs and things like that they kind of run on their own. Hey, listen, you don't have to be forced into entrepreneurship. You can be an entrepreneur. That's probably an excellent option for you. However, it may not be for you. It is not for everyone. It requires a lot of resources and support and a lot of time commitment and a lot of sleepless nights, late nights, early mornings, everything. So if you have a job that you're interested in and you're like, yo, I really want to do that, go for it. Don't be at home twiddling your thumb thinking, yeah, but everybody says don't work for someone else. Everybody's not you. What's for you is for you. You don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You do what is for you. The more you take the time to wonder about what everybody else says and what everybody else is doing and what everybody else thinks, the more everybody else is doing their thing and the more that you're not. You're just sitting there waiting, twiddling your thumbs, trying to figure it out. Decide. Apply for the job, go get it. Apply for it and go get it. You trying to get married, you want a relationship, but you like, the COVID. I want you to get your mask and your hand sanitizer, get out here and make it do what it do. Fellas, go ahead. I need you to get the sweetest shape up. Go ahead, get that right. Get this tight, all right? Ladies, I need y'all to go ahead and y'all better hook up them eyelashes and them eyebrows since you're going to have a mask on. Listen. Follow the rules, yes. Protect yourself, yes. Be your healthiest self, yes. But don't stop living. You might meet your spouse right now during the pandemic. 10 years, 20 years from now, the people be like, when did y'all meet? Y'all, we met in 2020. During the pandemic? Yes, honey, I was living my life regardless, in spite of. Put your mask on. Get your hand sanitizer. Follow the rules. Don't be out here wilding. I ain't say go out here and jump on anybody. But get out here. You better go get that girl. You better get that man. Don't let this pandemic... Oh, God. You know, I can get into the illusion of it all, but then I would probably get too deep and spiritual for y'all. Y'all to be like, what? But I digress. Go get what you want. Decide. I'm gonna need you to go ahead and handle that. Handle that. Decide. Get off the fence. Because you're going to be surprised that when you get off the fence, you decide and commit. The universe is like, yes, we've been waiting for you to do this because we didn't know what you wanted and we didn't know what to give to you. But now we know what you want. We see that you're ready. Here. Take your pick. Hey. I'm just saying, whatever. You want to try out some new stuff with your kids? Do it. It's a lot of stuff online. It's a lot of programs online. It's a lot of things that are still happening in the community, particularly now that it's still kind of warm outside. Things that are outside that you can do outside in groups and things. Don't have your kids in the house, not developing their social skills. Your children need to develop their social skills. Your children need to develop their social skills, okay? We need to figure out ways for our babies to still get around some other people. Off the computer screen, offline, off the phone. These babies need to learn how to speak to other people, how to converse, how to have real conversations, how to connect, how to understand body language and energy when you're in the room with people. And they can't do that if everything they do is online. Decide that you still want your kids to have a full life in spite of, and decide how you're going to do it and do that thing and do it big. Okay? You want to start that business? You want to write that book? You want to start that new workout? You want to get that new program going? Do all of it. Do it now. Stop putting stuff off. Stop waiting to see what's going to happen in the next few months with COVID. Stop waiting. It's a lot of people who were waiting to see what was going to happen next. And they're not going to see what happened next. What's getting ready to happen. They're not. Because unfortunately, a lot of people are now our ancestors and they didn't make it. Okay? So remember that. All right? I could go on and on about this. I don't know, probably. I could just go on and on about it, but I'll probably stop here. If you come across this video and you have watched it and you sat through it, go ahead, write in the comments, like the video, share the video, subscribe to S. Dawn Premier, like S. Dawn Premier on Facebook, and follow S. Dawn Premier on Instagram. You make sure you be powerful on purpose today, okay? Decide. It's go time, baby.